I've always had a tough time defining success. I don't even use that word very often, because what is it really? You can reach all your goals and still be miserable, or you can have no goals at all and define yourself as successful. So I decided to ask a few people how they define success, and if they've ever felt successful at all.
What success means to me is
I think success is more an inner feeling about happiness and accepting where you are right now.
has changed over the years.
Yeah, I think that changed to me in the past few years.
I think that the more you think about success, the more it becomes different nuances. It's not as black and white as you might expect or want it to be.
I like to think about it as a way of accomplishing things that you have set your mind to in a way that you enjoy the process as well.
I used to think of that as a point in the future, in space and time, where I'm gonna get there and that's it. Like I'm here, I'm holding an Oscar, or I'm winning a competition, or
let's say you have a goal. Whatever that goal is and you achieve it, that is success.
When it comes to success, I think it's very simple and very forward. I think success is just accomplishing, the goals that you set yourself on the long run or on the, short run.
Of course, generally speaking, when you think about success it's fame. Success is related to fame. But success is also what makes you happy. So again, if you achieve that goal you set yourself into, that is a form of success.
I love sports as well, and then I thought of that with the marathon, and I actually ran a marathon. And that was I was like, that is success.
In the end, like the more you earn on it is obviously more successful in an economical way, like with money and stuff. But I think success is being happy and consistent with what you're doing and getting bigger dreams.
I think success now is living up to your own potential. I think when you look at somebody or look at yourself and you feel that I have the potential, or I have the potential to be this, I can feel it, and other people can feel it around you, but you don't pursue it, you feel like an incomplete, sometimes unsuccessful person.
I think we all experience success many times a day, but we don't necessarily recognize it as success.
I guess anything that works out well for you, like literally anything, like going to the grocery store and them having exactly what you need, is technically successful.
For someone it is.
I think success is important for the individual. Like the sense of you achieved something. I think it's more important to your feelings and your understanding of yourself than it is to everybody else.
I think it's important. I think people need success in their lives, because you get depressed otherwise. I really think that, and like you need some come-ups in your life. That's what gives us quality of life,
I think it's important. I think it's fulfilling and helps you also grow as a person, because of course, that road to success is never easy, right?
But at the same time, you also need that drive to want to achieve something big for yourself. Otherwise, you might just get stuck in a rut and never try to achieve something.
I don't think we'll ever truly accept where we are. I think we'll always long for more and want more. But I think as long as you feel you're on the right path, I think you're successful.
I think it's worth it, and it's important, because that's the only way that you would grow as a person and you will learn, and the only way, to achieve what you want to do with your life.
I think you need constant preparation, and then you're lucky when this preparation and constant training meets an opportunity and a good timing. And the series of these things can be perceived as someone being successful.
If I would give any advice to anyone, but let's say young people, I would say that find something that you find funny or joyful, and usually if you go for that, you'll become really good at it because you will dedicate more of your time, more of your effort and energy of doing it, and it won't even feel like work.
What people tend to look over is the immense amount of work that goes into it, and the preparation and the constant training. Big actors and singers and creatives keep practicing. They constantly practice. They have their own coaches and they keep doing that. So
I don't think there's ever a point where you're like, now I'm successful.
I don't think success is really a goal that you can reach.
Success is not really something you get to. I don't think there's such thing.
The more that I try to reach a certain point of my life goal, and I reach that point, then I feel like something is missing and I need to reach even higher and go higher and higher and higher all the time. And I think that's also with people who have a lot of money. When they get the million, they want 2 million. When they get 2 million, they want 5. So for me, it's important to enjoy the journey as much as hunting for the destination, because life is a long path of just learning and evolving. And I don't think that there's such a thing as now I'm successful, and it's about the journey.
I started off as a drawing, and because that was my creative expression. Then it became film editing, which led me into story building, acting, and then now I would like to pursue production and creating jobs within that. That's a huge difference from just starting with drawing. You never know which road might lead you to whatever direction, but sometimes go for the thing that you find interesting and then explore that, and you might rediscover more things or just be really precise and sharp in that one thing.
I think the word successful is just extremely vulnerable. I would never say that I'm a successful person just because it seems so blunt and so embarrassing and just
I don't define the success by how much money I make out of it, but more the experiences that I gain from it and the fact that I actually made it.
We get to do what we love despite, we're not stupid, we know how risky the path that we've taken is, career-wise.
Your inner great success is the accumulation of all the small successes you have in life.
You have to be grateful for what you have and where you are.
Stick with your idea. Don't give up. Be creative. Have passion. And go 100%. And don't doubt yourself.
To me, success is still a strange term. Maybe I'm just too pessimistic. Or maybe it's a big shame in our capitalistic society to strive for money and fame. But these conversations have really made me think. To sum it up, I think that if I get to be busy with things that I find matter to me, like working towards a dream, then I'd be joyful. And I think that is my definition of having success. So before you reach for it, define what success is to you.